Our school has been using MSTAR for approximately 2 years. The MSTAR keeps teachers and administrators focused on exactly what we're looking for whenever we go into a classroom. Artifacts are materials submitted by the teacher that support student learning and effective teacher practice. Artifacts are products that are aligned with MSTAR standards and domains and have relevance to the teacher's performance. Collecting and reviewing artifacts is an ongoing process that begins on day one and ends with a summative post-observation conference. Examples may include professional development activities, student work, interventions, behavior logs, and more. Artifacts should not be created simply for the teacher evaluation and should be developed by the teacher. Each artifact should be accompanied by a completed artifact submission form and be submitted to the evaluator with the following information. Briefly explain what the artifact is about, identify the domain and standard that the artifact is addressing, identify the artifact by the title or designation that can be used for future reference by both the evaluator and the teacher. Provide any teacher's thoughts about the artifact's contribution to the domain and standard addressed. The artifact submission form should clearly explain the relevance of the whole or specific parts of the artifact as evidence of the teacher's performance in the domain and standard. Prior to the scheduled pre-observation conference, I'll collect the teacher's lesson plan at least 24 hours prior to the conference. Additional relevant artifacts that can demonstrate evidence of effective teaching and student learning may be submitted by the teacher at this time or at any time. Artifacts should correlate to domains 1, 2, and 5.
My first artifact is dealing with Domain 1, which is planning a standard 2. Plans my lessons that meet the diversity of students' backgrounds, cultures, skills, learning levels, language, proficiencies, interests, and special needs. This is the MAP testing scores that they have recently taken. It also has their Descartes, which are used to tell if they have mastered a skill, and if they have not mastered a skill, the Descartes tells at what level they have mastered the skill, so it will tell me where I need to go in order to start with these children. I am also able to use the Descartes to let me know how to group my children as well as their differentiated instruction.
Just keep it simple but effective. Make sure that what they do bring in is effective and it shows what they are teaching. Ms. Pilkington, I enjoyed looking at your artifacts. I also enjoyed observing in your classroom. So excited that you're using our MAP testing to take advantage of the different information that it gives you. Now, you are using this to differentiate your instruction in your classroom. Also, how are you using this class breakdown?
This shows me at what levels these students have mastered this particular goal. They are set in numbers, and we have a chart that tells us up to certain numbers what grade level they are on. So I can look at this quickly and see where my students fall as far as 6th grade.
So you're using the Descartes to target these lower students and also these higher students?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Okay, now your third artifact, it's also on Domain 1 and Standard 2 planning, interest inventories. We all know that this is a very, very successful tool to use with children, especially 6th grade age. Now I see that you did 2 different ones. You did an open ending and you also did a ranking. Those are both fabulous. Now how are you using these?
At this age, the children are really tuned in to how they learn. They can tell me what they like, they can tell me what they don't like. So I can take those children at multi-levels and group them with children who learn the same way and use that peer tutoring. And that is a great tool to use in the classroom to help those children who are struggling, but then it also helps those children who need to be challenged, because then they're able to almost become the teacher when they're helping those children that are struggling.
Wonderful.
For more examples of artifacts, please visit the MSTAR Process Manual or MSTAR Guidance Manual.